a pencil, and an eraser. Getting started. First you draw a pear shape, like this. And make sure your lines are nice and dark. And make sure not all of them are straight and not all of them are really curvy. Then you draw a slight line down the middle. It has to be curved. And then you draw a line across the bottom, and that is also curved. That will later on be Patrick's butt. Next you draw the eyes. Make sure they're big ovals and they're right between, or the line is right between the eyes. Then after that you draw the mouth. And make sure all the curves are right, and this line in between these two lines right here is there. Next you draw one left arm, and they're pointed like, well, they're curved triangles. And then you draw a right arm, which is just a regular curved triangle shape, and one side of the arm overlaps and the other doesn't, just goes right into his body. And then next you draw the left leg, and that also is a pointed triangle, and both of them just go into his body. Okay, then you do the right leg, which you make it go over the body, and you make it a curved triangle shape, and then it goes into the other part of the body. Then you have to finish off the eyes by making round dots in the middle. Just make sure they're not too big and not too small. And if you mess up, you can always use your eraser. Then you can draw his little dots that he has all over his body. There's one on his right arm, one on top of his head, one on his lower right side, and then one on his lower left side, right below his left arm. Next, you can draw his belly button, which are just two little curved lines down in the middle. Then you can draw his eyebrows, which are fat Z's. Make sure they're not too skinny, though, because otherwise they will turn out looking really thin and wrong. Then you have to draw the flowers on his pants very lightly, because we have to wait to draw the waistband. And then you can also draw the right pant leg, and you make it nice and curved, and the left side of it goes right into his leg. And then you draw the second flower, which is just like half a flower, not even, and you make it curved and petal shape things. Then next you draw the left pant leg, and you make the little curved line. And that is almost everything else. Then you have to erase the line. We're almost done. And if you accidentally erase some things, just touch them up. And don't forget his tongue, which is just round, like two round little bumps in his mouth. finishing up. Then you just draw the waistline. Make sure it's all curvy and dark. And the bottom part of the waistline goes right into the flowers. And then you just have to darken all lines. Just make sure that you don't get a little crazy with your pencil, that you don't screw up the lining here. And then you just erase the little marks that are wrong. Like this line here. That line there. Touch it up. And then you're done.